other things going down. Subscription services are not, that's not the only thing going on, because yeah, Rockstar is like, we too would like to gasify uh
Our
our
already existing gas.
so let's get a reveal going for GTA Plus, a membership program for GTA Online. And this is console only. Now, as someone who is not, I'm always surprised to hear about how active the GTA Online communities continue to be after all this time. I can't see a single person liking what this deal is giving and thinking that it's worth it.
Oh, you're nuts. Oh, you're nuts.
Really? Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
reception I'm seeing is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, from savvy consumers that you'll see on Twitter.
Okay. Fair.
Compared to,
Fine.
like, I'm thinking of, like, the 55-year-old grandma that drove our Uber the last time I was in the States, ranting and raving about how much she plays the GTA Online.
Okay, so GTA Plus members are going to be able to sign up, and you're going to get, with your GTA Plus membership, 500,000 GTA bucks delivered automatically. And then some a principal devastate auto shop located somewhere that introduces gameplay updates, car meet memberships. Yacht owners can upgrade their yacht.
Oh man, who cares?
Like
Every
just
single
in-world
person I've
stuff.
seen that knows what this shit is goes, it's a fucking total ripoff. It's bullshit.
And then RP stuff as well, I see at the bottom of this list. But
man, I have never felt. So you remember that time we didn't know what fucking Gmod was? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
You remember how
yeah.
that you felt about that? Out of touch, weird. I've never felt more out of touch, even including that moment, than when I discovered, like, what most people are doing playing Grand Theft Auto Online, and they're doing like
the role playing,
super long form role play.
That's the thing.
Just
but that
driving around or being cops, like,
so
it's
that's
so
what
fucking weird.
That's what I was talking about. Is like, I had no idea that there was this giant role playing community that was existing, and that, like, not only that, but they stream like different major like events where people, like, either some servers are strict about whether or not you can, like, joke around and break character, and others are, you know, like, more loose. But these are all like huge communities, and it seems like it's, you know, looking at the fact that that shit is included on the list of what you get with this membership, they're basically just going, there's a secondary market here of people that are, like, into the RP scene. How can we get a couple more from them? You know?
Yeah. Man, I don't understand that shit at all. Like, I popped into, like, a bunch of streams of people doing it, and they were, like, standing around pretending to sell fake drugs to each other, and I'm like, oh my god, what is the fuck am I watching?
It's so fucking, it's not weird, it's just so transparently shit whenever something has an unexpectedly long tail end to its life with a game, and then, like, fucking, you know, marketing man comes over and goes like, oh shit, how can we find a way to recharge these people for continuing to love this product over time? You know? I mean, shit, the fucking when there's like, oh, the Capcom tournament rules or whatever, that like from a little bit before was like, they announced like some rules for, like, oh, certain size tournaments, if there's a prize pot of a certain size, you've got to be officially, you got to be officially, like, approved or whatever. And it's just complete horseshit. Where it's just like, anyone that likes your game enough to play it more than the people who just do a couple weeks and then phase off of it shouldn't be punished for liking the game and continuing to play it.
Well, I mean, they're not punished by just not buying this,
No, no,
right?
I suppose not. No, no, no. That's true. That's true. It
I
but
just,
it's a scummy fucking look, I suppose.
I'm just like, yeah, Rockstar to make the Grand Theft Auto, and then you know what's interesting to me is they wanted to do this with Red Dead, but Red Dead Online is like fucking 1% as popular as GTA Online. I'm gonna assume flat. It's just it doesn't have cars in it, and people like cars.
Like the way
People would rather fuck a car than a horse.
I discovered the existence of GTA RPing because like it was a recommended like Reddit post that's like a part of a popular community that's it was like there's like shit popping up on like it was like live stream fails or whatever, you know, that were just being recommended, and I'm like what are these? I'm seeing acronyms that I don't understand. You know, there was like I want to say we talked about this perhaps a month or two ago, where I was just like, what the fuck are these acronyms even? What are you describing? And it's like it's describing the type of server, and like when you join this type of RP, you must stay in character and you must do things that are only in the job of what the role you're playing as, and you can be penalized for breaking it. And
I don't know, man. Like, my history with this stuff is being 10 years old and hopping into fucking TF2 or Day of Defeat servers or World of Warcraft servers or whatever that were RP servers, and just immediately being the absolute biggest immersion annihilating fucking shithead that existed until they banned me. That's fun in an RP context. But I don't get it.
Yep.
I don't get it.
There you go. Membership program.
Just don't get it.
Yeah. Then there was a little touch on this not
I'm sorry, I just saw people going, oh, so Pat was that guy. I'm like, oh, right. Yeah, no, that's a whole archetype, isn't it?
ruining the RP.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't every MMO have an RP server as well with that level of like?
So it depends. It really does depend. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy have RP servers, but it's definitely not like every single MMO has an RP server. And FF14 has a really weird scenario. I don't know if WoW has it, but like when you match up for duties, you'll match up cross server, so people from the RP server that take it really seriously will just match up at random with other people during like a dungeon or something, and there'll be people that have like the really annoying folks will have like every single time they hit a button there's like a text macro that comes up with some gigantic long anime fucking cringe shit, and like it's either met with like dead silence or like very blunt mechanical like spin the boss over here, put him to A, blah blah blah. And like I've gotten to see my favorite interaction where somebody pretends they don't understand the game terms because they're not an RP language.
Oh my god.
And just hell just bursts forth and people get so mad.
Okay, no.
Great.
If you are not automatically going to be matched up with people that are also opting in on that server and you continue to enforce your rules, you're an idiot.
Oh my god.
You deserve everything.
I'm not gonna respond to you if you keep talking to me outside of RP terms.
You deserve everything you get if you know what's happening and you try to enforce it.
On the flip side, RP servers is where you get all the funniest character jokes. Where I think you probably even saw that fucking guy who just ran an account called Tablecloth.
No.
That was he parked a Lalafell on top of a table in a popular area and called it Tablecloth and just left it there for weeks.
Do the RP servers have in-game official recognition of that, or is it just a community understood soft rule?
As I have not rolled on an RP server ever, I believe, oh god, it is. I believe there is a certain.
Can you load into Balmung and just start playing it normally? And it's like there's no rule. Like, you don't pay my sub, I can do what I want. Or is there a message that tells you, hey, this server's different?
I think they are enshrined. I think Balmung specifically is enshrined as the RP server, and I believe you can tag your character as an RP character.
Okay. There's an in-game mechanic for this. Okay.
And if you went to an RP server and started to just start screaming at the top of your lungs about your Xbox for 15 minutes, like, it's possible that somebody would come, like a mod or a GM would come over and be like, dude, come on. Stop.
But, like, what if you don't know? What if you're just playing for the first time and you're like, ooh, that's a funny sound. Balmung? I'll go there. Right? What if you just don't know?
I mean,
and then you're like, I'm just playing my game. What's going on, everybody? You know, what's this? I'm just enjoying what I paid for.
I'm under the impression that it would work itself out within about 10 minutes, one way or the other. Either they would leave, they would get annoyed, or they would just go, oh, okay, and just chill, or they would pick a different server. Or
now, when the people of Balmung come to chastise me, will they do so in character?
Depends.
My good sir, my lord.
Hey, listen. Hey, so a lot of people get like a lot of people get mad when I criticize specific
what words
servers because
we understand not the language with which
because they have like a attachment to it. I don't know. I just think it's fun. But what I will say is that you're worried,
you knave.
Woolie, the worry isn't that they would come and complain to you in RP talk. The genuine worry is that they would look at you and during the conversation, they would mod you on screen into a big titty fox goddess with horribly deformed joints that breaks her own rigging so that they can take screenshots of you. Something that became so prevalent that they had to put a rules update in the game's TOS to stop modifying other people's characters and then posting creepy pictures of them.
You can fuck with someone else's, like, look?
Client side, you can.
Oh, but not from my angle.
No. So here's what happens. It's really simple. In the FF14 engine, you have a certain amount of models associated with players. You have a certain amount of faces associated with certain player characters.
Fuck with the textures, fuck with the models. Yeah, okay.
You swap those in for your big titty freakazoid mods.
Okay.
And so now everyone that uses the same settings as you do is walking around like a 2B with 10 pounds of saline. And then you take photos of them in creepy modded positions with your character with their name on them and then post them to the official forums.
Yeah, okay.
And people go, stop that! That's weird! Don't fucking creep out and fuck my character! And they actually had to fucking make a rules adjustment. Like, not only is modifying against the rules, but also don't fucking do this to people's characters. It's weird!
On your own machine. Yeah, okay.
And if you do it, shut up. It's creepy.
No, like, people would do that in real life in 2 seconds if you gave them the Black Mirror ability to. You can't control my eyeballs. I want it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, oh, okay. Apparently Min came from Balmung, doesn't RP, and never had people with that took issue with him for not RPing. So, there you go. Fair enough.
Yeah, the vast majority of people genuinely are actually just chill, and they'll just RP with their groups, and they go to that community so that they're more likely to find like-minded individuals that want to RP with their groups.
That's good. That's good. I certainly hope it's not, you know, just a whole lot of lightning bolt energy.
No, and in fact,
That
when they did the
that
server
is
stuff,
unsolicited, I should say, because you can
yeah.
lightning bolt with your buddies all you want. There's nothing wrong with that as long as they all want to play. Then that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's really rare to encounter the RPer that I described earlier. Like I've encountered 2 in 7 years. But when you see it, it's like a fucking unicorn, and you're just enraptured by the situation. And when they made it so that you can just hop servers like for a day, a little while back, like all the cliques fucking spread out because you don't actually need to be on such and such server in order to actually engage in this activity.
Okay.